Okay, welcome back to the farm. It is almost 7:30 in the morning, and where'd my truck go? Oh, I remember. I was working working with something I discovered last time. So, since last episode, I did a lot of reading in the tutorials section, and fertilizing is different now. So you end up fertilizing 3 times. Let's see, growth. So all of my fields are on that second growing stage, which means I need to fertilize them the first time. I'm going to need to buy a fertilizer. So let's see what we've got. I'm also going to need to figure out a way to move fertilizer pallets around, which is going to be entertaining. So I think I'm going to end up with this 24 foot working width Breedall for $28,000. The other option is this guy with a 15 meter working width, 24,000. I don't know. I kind of like the other one. This guy. He tends to work out pretty good. So I also need a way to load it with fertilizer, because if I remember correctly, if we look over this way, not sure what these pallets are, but alright, this I'm going to guess is liquid fertilizer, and that actually might be granule fertilizer. So okay, we'll give it a shot, but I still want to have a pallet thing. So I think that's going to be the first order of business for this episode, is getting fertilizer figured out. And this one is what I'm thinking about. This New Holland can load a forklift from what I remember. Let's go confirm that. That is the 8340. This tractor can also attach a front loader. Now when I flipped over to front loaders, I didn't see one for it. But I was also reading about customizing your tractors at the shop. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the cultivator out, and you may be wondering how I got $76,000. I'll explain that in a minute. I learned how to do missions. That seems really loud, so I'm trying out a new recording software, and I think my audio is a bit off. Let's turn down the vehicles and see if that works any better. We'll see. So I'm just gonna park this guy right here. And then I'm going to take this guy over to the shop. And see if I can get a front loader for him. And if not, I will at least be able to bring back the fertilizer spreader. But I think a front loader would be good, because it doesn't look like... Actually, he does have a front PTO, so that's potentially useful. But hopefully. Anyway, while we're here, I'll show you what I was doing to earn money. So, in addition to buying fields at these things, you hit R to purchase. But if you well, I'm in the wrong spot. If you see what they'll also give you missions there. So it was saying it couldn't place the vehicles, which I think is a much better way of doing missions. They will So James Harris needs this fertilized, and he's willing to give me $3,690 to fertilize it and provide these 3 pieces of equipment for this mission. So that's useful, and you have 9 minutes and 13 seconds to do it. So, you accept it, the material pops up right here, and you can go do the mission if you so choose. So that's where the truck is. I was just when I stopped last time, I was just about to start a mission, and I decided I wanted to take a break, and then I went to sleep. So, So let's see. We're gonna head over. I think the shop is where you do this, but I could be wrong. You'll see. My tractor is definitely slower than the truck. This is a very pretty map. I like it. Every time I see something new, I'm like, that's just really nice. Alright, this next road should be the way to get into the shop. And, okay, that's, I believe, where you sell equipment. This is where you buy equipment. And I thought there was supposed to be a place to customize equipment. Maybe it's a different shop. Configure or directly sell vehicle. Customize. Front loader attached. Yes, it wants $800 for the front loader. Wheel setup. Wide tires. Standard. I'll go with standard. I definitely want the front loader. Okay, hang on. So what's costing 1,000? Base price, options. I don't know why. I'm not sure, but I think a front loader for $1,800 is reasonable. Where's the front loader? Oh. It's just the pieces that let me attach a front loader. Oh, that's irritating. See, it's those little arms there. I guess now I have to actually buy the front loader to go with it. Maybe. 700 Vario. What is a 700 Vario? I feel very confused right now. doesn't really tell me anything. Okay, so it's just... looks like it cost $1,000 to customize something. Perhaps. I guess. Well, I guess the next thing to do is see what this does. So I wonder... I thought you were supposed to be able to lease things. I don't know what a 700 Vario is, but this is for Steyr Multi, so let's see what a... see if that's in tractors. $300 Vario, a Fendt. Okay, so this front load? I'm all kinds of confused right now. Because it's like there's no front loader attachment for that piece of equipment. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that. I wonder if you can lease and see if it will work rather than... Okay. Not there. Maybe it's over here? This... Nope. Okay, I wonder... I know it said something about leasing. Shop leasing system. Go to the shop, press the lease button instead of the buy button. You will ask to pay a starting fee and will be charged by the hour. The price you pay is linked to the customization you suspect. Note that you can't customize a vehicle after leasing it. So, hit lease instead of buy. So select. Let's pick this one. Actually, let's pick this one, the cheaper one, just for fun. We will try that. Wow, it's $5,400 to lease it. Ugh. I don't really like that. Okay, I'm not going to solve this right now, and I'm probably just going to be irritated that doesn't work. Let's see if I can... Alright, solid fertilizer, big bag. That's what's sitting at the farm, so good. I've got some of that already. Let's buy a fertilizer spreader and go do that real quick. How about that? So we'll get this guy. We'll buy him for $28,000. And then we also need a front weight, just because he's heavy. There it is. I'm honestly not sure, but let's go with the 1,000, just because. Okay. 2 new pieces of equipment. I still wish the front loader was a little more obvious. I feel like there's something like incredibly obvious that I'm missing here. But obvious or not, I am still missing it. Alrighty. And this guy is ready to go load some fertilizer. So I don't really see any better ways back to the farm from here. We'll just head up and go the same way we came. Oh, there's an open cover available on this. That's neat. You can see what's in there. Yeah, let's go fill him up and then fertilize. The other thing I noticed when I was playing around in between recording was when you look at the garage, the value of the vehicle is dependent on how many hours you've got on it, which I think is a really nice realism touch. Right. Hit refill, and I wonder if the bags do anything or if they just eventually they just eventually disappear. And wow, that's needing a lot of bags. I'm gonna have to buy some bags of fertilizer. Goodness. Okay, it's amazing. 2 bags got me to less than 50% full. It's the thing where you definitely want to turn it off at the end of the row. So when I was reading about fertilizing, it looks like each application of fertilizer at each growth stage gives you an increase in yield. So if you manage to do it every time, during every growth stage, get all 3 applications on, you can double your yield. But if you only get it one time, you get some increase. I think it was 30% each time, and the last 10% to fully double it was if you plowed the field instead of just cultivating it. So, good thing to keep in mind. One thing I like with the large working area, the fertilizers tend to go pretty quickly. The smaller tools just seem to drag along. Let's see. Still going to take 2 more passes. I'm not going to be able to do that in one shot. You can hire a worker. Maybe we'll do that next time. Actually, I'm curious to see how the workers turn with the fertilizer spreader on. Okay, so they come to a full stop, turn. Very programmatic, which is probably what you expect. Alright, back to manual. The workers do maintain better lines, so that's something. And I'll hire a worker for this one, so that we can go... Alright, so here is the pickup, and what I wanted to show was... So I'm down, way down south on the map. So it will provide the 45-foot header, the 9230 combine, and give you 26 minutes to earn $10,000. That's useful. And that's real time, not game time, I think. It's felt like real time every time. I haven't really gotten too picky about it, but yeah, so I think that's a pretty cool addition to the mission system, rather than just giving you delivery missions that you may not have the crops for, mowing and delivery mission, or yeah, grain delivery or fruit delivery missions that you might not have the crops for, and then mowing and pallet delivery missions that you might not have the equipment for. This is a improvement in my mind. But let's look around a bit. There was something else I wanted to do over here, some other thingy. I'm not remembering it right now. I'm sure I'll think of it. I think this is like a cool area. I wish there was, I kind of wish this was an open garage. I think that would be a really neat thing to do. But anyway, let's take the truck and go see what all is over in town while the hired worker does the whoa, cutting across the field. Narrow bridge. Okay, let's not try to drive a combine over this. That seems just a little bit small. Alright. Cut through the woods, and we're in town. The Denton Bakery. Lots of flags. This ought to be a gas station, maybe. There's the gas station. Helper A has completed task. And let's park over here with where I believe the cows are going to be, and that's not what I wanted. And there's the fertilizer spreader, and we'll put this weight right there to stay out of the way, in case we need the tractor, in case I figure out how to do the front end loader. Whoa, took out a tree. I'm gonna head back over to the shop and see if anything looks obvious. Actually, I want to see what the customizations are available on the truck too. Alright. Customize. We can change its engine. We can change its color. We can change its wheels. I'm really not seeing much difference there. With blue rims, I think I'll go standard on that. Alright, I'm not going to do this. Let's see what else we've got over here. A lathe, a jack that I can pick up, an air compressor, cords. All kinds of fun little tools. Got a basketball goal. Can you go up the ladder? Oh. I don't know where the ladder went. It's a little weird.
Well, I'm glad. I hope so.
Morgan's Massive Motors. Okay. Alright, what else is in this area? Patterson Sandwich Gold Mine, Tanning Salon, the Garden Center, the Finances area. See what all it's telling us. Oh, lots of information. Running costs, wage payments, harvest income, fertilizer costs, seed costs, all kinds of good stuff. And that looks like all the things we can actually interact with here. We will head... actually, I'm curious what mission's available over here while we're in town. Oh, I bet this is going to be a harvest mission. Oh, but it does give us the larger harvester. Tell you what, I'm going to run this mission and we'll start recording again when I'm done. So we're going to start it. And that is a big boy. I think that's one fun thing about this. You get to drive equipment that you don't have yet. Whoa! Alright, we got that. Now let's unfold. Oh, it was already unfolded. Alright. So yeah, this is going to take a while. Well, unfold the harvester. And there we go. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to run this for a bit, and I will come back when it's done. Just as a quick note, while you're in the middle of the mission, one, it does take exactly, or almost exactly as long as it gives you. And you get a timer up in the upper right, and you also get basically a completion counter. The pie chart eventually fills in with green as you're getting closer to done with the task. When it fills all the way up, you're done, and you get the reward. So I will try to turn recording back on before that happens so we can see it. Alright, we're back and we are almost done with this. You can see the pie chart at the top is really close to full, and still plenty of time left on the clock. So it's looking good. Just gotta finish up that last bit. Probably a few passes in this area will do it. So what I ended up doing was realizing that the path I'm on now and that next side over that way were the two kind of long axes of the field. So I ended up making an L-shaped pattern with the harvester, and just side to side, up and down, and turn around and do it again. And sometimes when I'm doing this, I turn off everything and make it go faster. Sometimes I don't. All depends on if I remember. There's some sheds over here and all that. I'm guessing that's for the cow equipment to go in. So when you get to the end of the road, you can turn the machine off and it moves a lot faster. You know, I really thought that pie chart would be done by now. I guess each line is getting smaller. But it seemed like it was moving really fast for, I don't know, a few minutes, and then it's not moving nearly as fast anymore. that sliver moved any? I think I'm going to pause again, and well, as soon as I do that, it's going to finish. It's going to get really close. I'll still be right back because this is a little boring to watch. Okay, it just twitched closer to done, so we really just need one or two more ticks of that for it to be done. And then we will go from there. I'm trying a different way. I'm try just a continuous circle. That's not normally how I do it, but yeah, I'll try it. So just like the grass mowing missions in Farming Sim 15, there's a percentage complete you have to hit, and you definitely don't have to harvest the whole field. You have to harvest most of it. It'll show me done here in just a minute. You can see there's still a tiny little bit of black at the top of that pie chart. It's down to just a couple of pixels on my monitor now. And any second, maybe. I don't know. There it is. Alright, so 66,000 for that. I feel like doing smaller jobs might be a little more efficient. But we'll see. So the other thing I thought about was, I'm going to take this guy home, and I'm just going to go ahead and buy one of the front-end loaders and hope it works. If it doesn't, I'll do something different, but getting to the financial range that I could buy that Steyr and use the other front-end loader if I wanted to. We'll see. I'm also kind of thinking that since the Steyr... Whoa! That's what happens when you... Well, I was going to say when you take your eyes off the road, but really that's what happens when your hand twitches on the keyboard in a weird way. Whoa! I wonder if you can damage your truck. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh well. Front end loader, I know I'm going to want this weight on the back, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. And take this guy over to the shop. first-person view looks pretty nice. Some good mirrors going on. And here we go. Speed limit 50. I cannot do 50, so it's okay. Let's see how our growth state is. So I think that might be the second stage. I don't know. I'll have to look. Let me get back. But if this front loader works, then I'll take it back and I'll take a fertilizer packet with me. I'm still getting used to the map interface because there's 3 settings it toggles through: no map, mini map, the full map, or the larger map. But when I close the full-size map, it goes to no map, and that's not what I want at all. We'll just go up and over. Alright, let's see. For the front loaders, this one calls out the Steyr specifically. This one, the 700 Vario specifically. Really not sure. I'm going to try the cheaper one, just because. And I mean, it's $5,400, or you can lease it for $594. Okay, that's not terrible. Let's try leasing. Alright, we've leased this one. Okay, seems to work. Now, let's see. Okay, this guy. No, I can't return it from there. Garage. This guy. Okay, there is a return. Yep. Okay, that's been returned, and so then we can buy it outright. So that wasn't too bad. Oh, we're gonna need some more stuff too. We definitely are going to want the pallet fork for the palletized cargo, and might as well buy a pallet of solid fertilizer while we're at it. Alrighty. we go. Alright. So do we have any new options since we've got something on it? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's... Just out of curiosity, see if we go over here. I thought there might be an option to tie it down. Oh well. Alright, let's take him back. I can already tell I'm going to want a trailer that can do this. Definitely going to need a trailer. I wonder if my truck can pull a trailer. Huh, that might be something fun to figure out sometime. Almost back. I think the next thing I need to do is, well, confirm and see if it needs fertilizer, and if the fields do need fertilizer, I need to get that going. And this should help. That's one irritating thing. There we go. The adaptive camera angle tends to get a little messed up when you're inside buildings. Oh well. We'll put our front weight right there. And then let's see if the front loader on the front is enough. Well, we seem to be keeping our wheels on the ground. started at right about 20%, and I'm at 45, so it takes 4 bags to fill this thing up. Wow. Now, I don't see it really doing anything, so I'm going to say no, this does not need to be done right now. But it will later, so we'll just kind of hang out here. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. We've done fertilizer, front-end loaders, and missions, so that's useful. Haven't really gotten the other equipment out to play, but next time. Perhaps hope you've enjoyed it, and see you next time.